Today is day 5 of publicly scaling my e-commerce business to 9 figures. And today I want to speak about a story about how we scaled within 1 month from 100K to 500K. It was last year, 2025, I believe it was June, and the thing we changed was quite simple. Instead of only focusing on middle of funnel content and bottom of funnel content, we tried to scale up on the months before, which all kind of failed. One thing we did differently within June was we started focusing much more on branded top of funnel content. And what we did is we started talking more about our brand, more about our mission, more about what we stand for. And this type of content allowed us to reach a lot of new customers that we hadn't reached before, that weren't even aware of our product yet. Once we found that the ideal distribution for our funnel would be 80% top of funnel content and only 20% middle of funnel and bottom of funnel content, we've been keep doing that. And that has been our secret to scaling up massively. The problem we ran into before, because we tried scaling up before these months as well, but mostly on bottom of funnel and middle of funnel content. And what we ran into is that our CAC became way too high, way too quick. And once we started focusing much more on trying to reach new personas that we hadn't reached before and zooming in on those personas with specifically branded ads, we were able to keep our CAC quite low. Our CAC, for your imagination, is around 40 euros. And every time we would scale up, it would rise to around 100 euros in CAC, and that is way too high for our specific product and our margins. So once we started implementing the different personas, where basically said the entire market obviously is able to buy our product because we have a product category that is available to a large portion of the market, we saw that we were able to scale and maintain our CAC. Of course, our CAC would rise, so if we would aggressively scale, which we did, we went from 1,000 euros per day to 8,000 euros per day, and we kept our CAC below 65, which was for us at that point very, very profitable. And this is the balance that since then we have been trying to keep, and so far it has been paying off massively. So massively that ever since then we have been preparing to launch this in other countries as well. And we are currently on the verge of launching in the rest of Europe as well with the exact same strategy. So if you're currently struggling with scaling, I would suggest try to get that balance right. Try to find the balance that works for your brand. For us, it was 80-20. 80% branded content, top of funnel, 20% bottom of funnel content.